A lot of people will be wondering, are you two meeting just because, you're similar in age?
I wonder whether or not anyone ever asked Barack Obama and John Kerr if they met because they were of similar age.
Some women really get it. And in this case, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was not having any of this journalist's stupid and incredibly sexist question during her joint conference with the Finnish PM, Sanna Marin, who is on a diplomatic visit to New Zealand. Okay, so it is true that they're both women and similar in age. In fact, Ardern, am I saying her name right? Ardern?
Now you're making me question it. Yeah, I believe it, yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, she's 42 and I can't believe Marin is 37.
I know, that kind of like hurts in the gut.
Oh, 100%.
Oh God, what am I doing with my life?
What a failure. Both of us, massive failures.
Seriously, I mean, to be fair, before we found that out, we were failures, but it's just more in the face right now.
Totally. Yeah. I just love the way she handled that question. Now the two leaders-
And we respond the same way to that because we're the same age.
Totally. Are we doing a show together right now because we're the same age?
Only because of that. I don't like you and we don't agree on anything, but we are similar age, so we're obligated.
So the two leaders got together to discuss trade relations and also support for Ukraine. And so here is more of her response.
A lot of people will be wondering, are you two meeting just because, you're similar in age and, got a lot of, common stuff there, when you got into politics and stuff, or can Kiwis actually expect to see more deals between our two countries down the line? Because
my first question is, I wonder whether or not anyone ever asked Barack Obama and John Kerr if they met because they were of similar age. We of course have a higher proportion of men in politics. It's reality. Because two women meet, it's not simply because of their gender. Finland exports into New Zealand, $199 million worth of exports. Our meeting today is a chance, alongside the Prime Minister's high-level trade delegation of significant industry leaders, we really leverage the economic opportunities between our two countries. Little would be known about the depth of that relationship or the potential of it, but it's our job to further it, regardless of our gender.
That's good, yeah.
No, I love it. She handled it so perfectly.
Yeah.
Without getting like too heated about it. And it's, look, as young women, they're young women. They probably get all sorts of incredibly annoying comments that we're not even privy to, we don't even know about.
Sure.
So that's why I say being able to keep your composure in responding to that is important. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, to me, I think the reason this video stands out isn't just because the question was bad or her answer was good. It was the gap in how well they both addressed it. She was really good and he was really bad. You can find it interesting that a world leader is young. You can find it interesting that two world leaders are meeting and they're both young. Being 37 or 42 and running a country is noteworthy. And there are 1,000 interesting questions you could ask about that would probably be fine. He chose the worst way.
I know.
A lot of people are just wondering if you're only meeting just because. What are you talking about? When a couple of young progressives were elected to Congress back in 2018, you could ask them questions about, what does your youth contribute in terms of life experience or your ability to communicate with certain voters or something? Is it possible that you and Ilhan Omar, both being young, might be able to break but are you guys hanging out only because you're both young squad members?
Are you guys totally BFFs because you're both young women?
Yeah, a lot of people are just wondering if you're hanging out just because of that, because I don't have any concept about diplomacy or the long-standing ties between these two countries or ideology or anything else that might explain the.
What happens to men's brains when they are around young women?
I don't want to go into it because it'll be embarrassing for me too. But
I just don't.
But he's on the clock.
No, but
he's supposed to resist it.
I know, but he obviously couldn't. And by the way, while the Prime Minister of New Zealand did a great job, I also want to give some credit to the leader of Finland, Sanna Marin, because she doubled down, and I want to take a look at that. So let's watch.
Yeah, we are meeting because we are prime ministers, of course. But as Jacinda said, we have a business delegation with us. We have a lot of things in common, but also a lot of things where we can do much more together.
Now, I love that too. She did a great job. British journalist Robin Davidson had a funny take. She tweeted this. He was one sentence away from asking the prime ministers if they met to talk about boys and if their periods have synced up yet.
A lot of people are wondering if you're gonna pillow fight. Jesus Christ.
When was your last slumber party?
Well, in fact, if I recall, I think it was the PM of Finland who, like, when she was getting elected, they like had some photos of her from a party or something.
Oh, are you kidding me? I mean, she's been trashed by people because she's young and she, likes to have fun and live life a little bit.
Yeah, it's like when they tried to take down AOC with the dancing video.
Yeah.
It's like, you are the villain from an 80s movie, you doink.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win people over with this. Yeah, they had a good response to it. And yeah, like they're so young and they look so young. When they went to the other woman, I thought, God, again, I had that feeling of like
37. She's only 1 year older than me. No, 100%.
Well, now I feel even worse, but
massive losers.
Yeah,
like that's what we are.
100%.
Yeah,
yeah, they're doing well though.
Totally good. Good for them. I'm proud of them.
That's what counts.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.